Hello there and welcome to Dive Bar Comedy. This is episode 78 and I am your host, Wild Joe. Today is part 2 of our special GT's final performance, his last show, which was the GT's Comedy Jam on December 26th, just 2 days before he died. So this was the last time he got on stage, the last time that he did his show. However, he had booked out 3 future events that took place in January. He had booked all of the comics already. He had booked the venues already. The flyers were already in production. So I went ahead and went on and did those shows. And this GT's Comedy Jam is continuing every month for the second Tuesday of every month at Lotus Lounge in East Hollywood, and the last Thursday of every month at the Liquid Zoo in Van Nuys. And we also have a new spot called Witch's Brew, and our next show there is coming up on Monday, March 2nd. So please, for people who are in the LA area, please come see us live. We have 12 comics on every show, and it's never the same lineup. Actually, all of our shows in February are different comedians. So that's 36 comedians performing in February alone. So we try not to repeat the same comics over and over and over again. And it's also where we tape the Dive Bar Comedy podcast. So you get to see Mista See, you get to see all the comedians and see me outside doing my interviews and talking to everybody behind the scenes or out on the street. It's a lot of fun, and it's a great relaxed environment to be in a bar doing comedy instead of, on a traditional comedy club stage. So everybody always has a good time and lets their hair down, have some drinks, have some laughs, bring some friends, and enjoy the show. So anyway, with that said, this is the continuation of our December 26th show at Liquid Zoo in Van Nuys, and this was unfortunately GT's last show. So I will go ahead and play the tape with our interviews. He was only on the first interview, and after that, I took over the interviews because he was busy working the door, and I just wanted to get these interviews done. So I took some people inside where there was less side conversations going on, and I was able to talk to people. So we don't hear too much of GT's voice, but I am working on editing together a song that he wrote for Dive Bar Comedy, for the podcast, actually. And he wrote and played guitar on that song, and he wanted it to be a theme song. So I will put that up for next week so that we can have GT's voice and not forget him. He was really a huge presence. Love him or hate him. He was a sweet guy and had a big personality and a big heart. So we are happy to keep the GT's Comedy Jam going. And for those of you who have not checked it out, go to our Facebook page for GT's Comedy Jam, or you can always just follow us on Dive Bar Comedy on Twitter, or divebarcomedy.com if you want to see what we're up to every week. Here it is. Hey there, we are at the Liquid Zoo. What's up?
What up? Wild Joe.
Hi, GT.
What's going on?
We have our first comic on the lineup, Ken Mottard.
Hey, how are you, everyone? What's happening?
You have a nice voice, Ken.
Thank you. I have a voice for radio and a face for silent movies.
Haha. Have you, you've never been on our show before?
I have not.
Well, cool. How did you find GT, or how did he find you?
I think it was just a somebody you might know thing on Facebook, and I sent a friend request, and he responded, "Are you a comic?" And I said, "God, I hope so." And next thing I know, here we are.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, I end up having like 50 friends in common with like almost every comic now.
Yeah, it's like I went through the list. Oh, I know him, I know him, I know her, I know her. Okay, I'll send a friend request.
Yeah. Sometimes I have like 2 friends in common.
If it's
I'm like,
just one,
what is this person?
I don't bother.
Yeah, I'm like, if I have 2 friends in common with you, are you really a comedian? Because I feel like a lot of them I have like 50 to 100 friends in common with.
So you're a big Giants fan? So you're
Yes,
wearing
sir.
their,
I'm from the Bay Area.
Okay.
I grew up in the 707 area code, Sonoma County.
So what's the scene like out there? You like it?
I didn't perform out there. I was doing other things. I was living life.
Have you ever been back to perform?
I have not. Last time I went home. I called up a couple places that advertised in like the newspaper and on the one of the comedy sites. Oh yeah, we don't do that right now, and we're not doing it till next month. And
I see.
So it just kind of timing didn't work out.
Do they have a newspaper there? Sometimes the small town newspapers will put somebody
they
in.
have the Press Democrat, Santa Rosa Press Democrat. So
you probably get some press. It's like you're a big timer now. Down in
we
LA.
can only hope. We can only hope.
Like a hometown.
It's not like
story.
I haven't made the paper before.
So, what got you into comedy?
It's a good question. I'm a natural smartass. I've been umpiring baseball since I was 15, and if you can't fight fire with fire when they start throwing darts at you, you just need to go home. And it just turns out that people think I'm funny, and my wife said either get the fuck off the couch or shut up.
Oh, wow.
So I got up off the couch and
she's tired of hearing your jokes. It sounds like.
pretty much, yeah. Or
Do you practice your material on her?
No, because she is most of my material.
Oh no!
So
does she come to your shows and watch you make fun of her?
She's been to a couple.
And then she's like, "Screw you! Why are you talking about me?"
My wife runs a daycare. She has to be nice to children in the morning. So a 9 o'clock start for her just does not work. Because she's in bed by 10 most times.
I see. Yeah.
So you were on a baseball field? What did you do on the baseball field?
I was an umpire.
Oh, wow. So you're going back and forth with a bunch of coaches and players?
Coaches, players, fans, my partners on the ball field.
You still doing that?
I hung it up about 5 years ago. I was that kid when I first started. If I was ever that guy just out there for the money, I was going to quit. Because if you're not having fun doing what you're doing, and it becomes a job, it's not worth it. And I was looking for reasons to throw people out of games and a reason to keep them in.
So
and I wasn't having any fun.
You've got the golden voice. You ever thought about sports commentating?
I have.
Okay.
I have. Just being on the radio in general is a lot of fun.
Yeah. Cool. I thought of an idea. I don't think I would do it because I don't care enough, but anybody could steal this that wants it. They need to have like a audio that goes at the same time as the games, but just for women. Like, hey, check out 62's tight ass. You know, his wife accused him of cheating last year. That's how my wife watches
football.
Yeah, that's how all women watch. They're just checking out the guys. You want to know their personal backstories, the gossip, and whatever. And they can have like a different voice that the women could tune into and actually be interested in the games.
She doesn't even care about that. She just said, he looks really good in the tight pants.
Yeah.
I'm on the couch next to you, honey. What's up with that? Come on.
Oh.
You do look like an umpire.
I do.
Did you have to like...
Do you guys say, you're out?
To eat and be fit? I mean, to be an umpire, you got to look like one?
Yes and no. I mean, in my 20s, I could slam a chili dog and a couple of Cokes between a game and not put on an ounce. I hit about 30. I'll walk by the snack bar and go... and put on 4 pounds. It just sucked.
Yeah. So, what do you do as an umpire? Do you say you're out?
Just depends on the call.
Did you have a special way of saying it?
Depends on if it's a bang bang play, which is like when you got to make it loud and obnoxious so everybody hears it. It's out.
Oh wow!
Anybody
no mic needed for this guy. We're gonna take the microphone away when you go up.
Anybody can make the out call when he's out by 45 feet.
Right.
You know.
Was this like Little League?
I started with the little kids, the under 12s, and the last.
Did you have to be nicer with the little ones? No.
With the kids.
Or you were just as mean.
The kids were great.
You're like, hey, you're out, little bastard.
It was the parents who were assholes.
Oh, okay.
Because everybody's parent thinks little Johnny at 5 years old is the next Babe Ruth.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Why are you calling my kid out on that pitch? He can't hit that. It's a strike, mommy. I'm sorry, but it is.
Aww, poor mommy.
So where'd you end up at the end?
Doing the adult league over 30s. Did a couple of years of college ball.
Wow, you're getting older and older. Next, you're going to do the senior citizen league.
They have one.
Wow.
They actually have guys who are out there 65 and up that are still playing.
They're probably still good.
Did you ever end up in a brawl?
As an umpire or as a
player? Did
player?
they ever jump you? The player? Because it gets pretty hectic.
It can be, and I've had bats thrown at me. I've had gear thrown at me. I've been threatened.
Oh, we're having an emergency. An ambulance driving by. Okay.
I've been home all day. There's been times where I've had to step in and break up fights, but they're not usually coming after me, right? So if you're hitting and the pitcher drills you with a fastball, you're not yelling at me, you're yelling at him, right? So my job is to make sure there's no blood,
right?
Take notes and see who hit who.
This is very interesting. You're a different character. We're happy to have you on the show.
Thank you very much.
Where can people find you online?
At hashtag Ken Mottard on Instagram and 805funny on Instagram.
How do people spell Ken Mottard?
Mottard. And
All
Ken
right.
is pretty basic, Ken.
Yeah, that's easy. All right, cool. Thanks for coming
Thank
on.
you very much. I appreciate it.
Thanks a lot, Ken.
You're welcome.
We have somebody fresh to the GT's Comedy Jams coming to the stage. So please give a warm welcome to Ken Mottard!
I brought people. And they're happy. For now. Yes, my name is Ken Mottard. Yes, I am wearing a Giants jacket because fuck the Dodgers. I love being booed. I say that because I used to be a baseball umpire. And when you're a baseball umpire or a soccer official or a football official, you are everybody's enemy. Period. I have the best, I have a job that you all hate. I work at DMV. I am a glutton for punishment. I am a sports official, I work at DMV, and I used to be a Marine. So yes, I am a glutton for punishment. But I can dish as good as I can take, as you can see. I haven't missed a dish in a very long time. That was really bright, thank you. So we all know why the host isn't here. He has to take the bus. When you're an adult and you have to take the bus, it's for one of two reasons. A, you never got a license, or B, you came to my office and we took it away. Here, word to the wise, if you go to DMV to get your suspended driver's license back for a DUI, don't go drunk. Just, I'm looking at you and I'm talking to him like, where'd he go? Dude fell over. Just passed right the fuck out at the window. I know CPR and I'm a first responder because my wife runs a daycare, but I'm like, nope. You can just puke right there. And my boss is like, you want to clean that up? No. No, I do not. I heard somebody talking about being married from newlyweds. I'm assuming less than 3 years with 2 kids. Yeah. I've been with my wife for 21 years. We've been happily married for 14. We lived in sin for 7. Sin was a lot more fun, I'm just saying. People ask me all the time, what is the key to your happy relationship? You're going to think I'm going to say communication. That's important. Nope. You're going to think good sex. That's also important. Nope. In my household, the key to a happy relationship is separate blankets. You think I'm kidding. Who here sits with 1 foot out of the covers to regulate the body? My wife does too. Then the bitch gets cold and takes my blanket. So I'm curled up in the fetal position under a sheet, and she's got the blanket, the quilt, the dog, and I'm like, I gotta take her blanket. She gets mad at me. It's my blanket. That's why we have separate. Although I will say it's not entirely her fault. She's going through the change. GT, when Wild Joe starts going through the change, brother, just run. Just run. You walk into my house and my wife is sitting on the floor in front of 4 portable fans, 3 air conditioning units, every window in the house open, and a bikini and a booty shorts going. And I want to walk over and give her a kiss because that's what I do. And she goes, don't fucking touch me, it's hot, leave me alone. Right? It's hot. You kidding me? The dog's on the couch, blanket pulled down, tail under her nose. My teeth are charred. I go in the bedroom, put on my ski gear, come back out, sit down next to my wife, and 2 minutes later she goes, is it cold in here? That's not a question. For those of you who are in a relationship, that is not a question. What that is get your ass up off the couch, unplug all the AC units, turn off the fan, get me a jacket. That's what that statement is. And my dumb ass goes, okay. So I get up, undress, unplug everything, turn off all the fans, close all the windows, go get her a jacket. By this point, it's 10 minutes later. I'm sweating. I sit on the couch. I lean over, give her a kiss. She goes, "Don't fucking touch me. It's hot in here. Open a window." I love my wife. You can't hit her. They have rules against that shit. And I'm too white, too fat, and too slow to do jail. And this gets me in trouble. I work at DMV. And my break time, because I work the late shift, I go in at 8, I don't leave till 6. My first break is at 10 o'clock. There's been more than once at 8:45 my boss has gone, "You want to take your break?" Why? Why do you ask? The veins bulging out in my head. There are rules at DMV. If you want to get stuff done, you need to give me information, such as your birthday, your name, your social. I have to ask you questions. And I say, "Joe, what are you here for?" Joe was 15. "How do you know my name?" "You gave me your fucking birth certificate." And then I'm like, "Joe, do you still live at 1234 Brown Street in Auster?" "Mom, how's he know where I live? Is he my stalker?" "You gave me your fucking phone bill with your name on it and your address." Get through all of that. She's been waiting an hour and a half. Hour and a half, which is not bad for Auster. Yes, I work in Auster. I'm white. I work in Auster, and I speak no Spanish. My DMV day is fine. Because they go, "Habla español?" I go, "No." And they just rattle off some bunch of alphabet together and some with a rolling R, and I'm like, I got nothing. You know, give me placas, tequila, burrito, I'm good. Other than that, nothing. And an hour and a half, she's done nothing to fill out her application. She's done nothing to proceed with her process, and wonders why I get mad. Right, so we get it all done, and I'm like, that'll be $36 fee. I have to pay? Yeah. What in life is for free besides breathing? Yeah, besides breathing. So, a little more about me. I am a recovering alcoholic. I've been sober for 25 years. It wasn't on purpose. It wasn't on purpose. I was out of options. It was either get sober or die. And I like living, although I did circle the drain. Now, I have a child. He will be, goddamn, he's going to be 30 in April. Holy shit. He's going to be 30 in April. And when he was 17, I live here in Southern California. My son lives in Portland, Oregon, with my ex-wife. Great place for both of them. I got this phone call. "Mr. Mottard, hi, Officer Smith, Portland PD. What hospital should we take your son to?" "What? Huh? You want to back that up a minute?" "Well, we rolled up to a house party. And, well, your son thought it'd be a good idea to peel back that label, pull out that cork of Jack Daniels, and tip it up. Twice. The little fucker gave himself alcohol poisoning. Every parent here is going, is he okay? Not me, baby. I'm an alcoholic. That was not my first reaction. My first reaction was, rookie. You do not, on the first attempt, take the handle of Jack Daniels, tip it up twice, right out the gate. You do like I did, and I'm assuming that you did, sir. You wait till mom and dad go to bed. You sneak into the liquor cabinet, fill up your Pepsi bottle with Jack Daniels, or Wild Crow, or Old Turkey, whatever the fuck, whatever was on sale at the Vons that week, and you take it to school every day. By the time you're 14, then you can, dive into the handle of Jack Daniels by yourself. Am I the only one? I can't be the only one. Which may explain why I'm 25 years sober. So the next question was, what hospital do you want to take to? I have no idea. I don't live in Portland. So my wife calls my ex-wife. Yeah, that was fun. And she says, take him to St. John's. Okay, take him to St. John's. You need what, sir? His insurance. Yeah, hold on. It's ABC, 1, 2, 3, it's Farmers. And the cop says to me, sir, what is going on there? I'm not going to lie. I said, well, my wife is on the phone with my ex-wife to get you the information that you need to take care of my son. And there was a pause, very much like there is right now. And he said, "You poor bastard." And he was right. So my kid, the nut does not fall from the tree. When his nut fell out, it planted in the ground, didn't roll a foot. Strapped down in 5-point restraints. They do the charcoal thing down his throat, and he's mad. And I'm like, dude, ain't nobody sat on your chest and cracked your jaw open. You did that all by yourself. Yeah, but Dad, they took pictures. No, your mom took pictures. She sent them to me. Because I'm the dad that the first time he brought his girlfriend over to the house, I had just happened to be cleaning out a dresser drawer that had all of his little baby pictures in it. And I left them on the kitchen table. And he starts giving me lip, and I went, "Hey, Beth, come here. Let's take a look at some of these." That could be why he didn't talk to me in 5 years. I don't know. All right, it's been fun. Thanks a lot. And bring up Miss Wild Joe back up to the stage.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ken Mottard. Wow. 21-year relationship. Oh, what's going on? It might be true what they say, once you get married, it all goes downhill. My husband used to do everything I said, like immediately, like a soldier. And now he doesn't have ears anymore, so he doesn't even hear me when I yell his name again and again and again and again. So, Gigi!
Hey there, we are here at Liquid Zoo. I'm Wild Joe. I'm here with Emily James.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
It's your first time on our show, right?
Yeah, I'm into it. It's,
You seem excited to be here.
What?
You seem excited to be here.
I am. I'm all jazzed. I got to escape my entire family.
Nice.
For the first time in like 4 days straight. So
Nice.
I'm like out in the world with people.
Dive
doing
bar.
the things.
Are you into the dive bar scene?
I don't go to bars that much anymore, but believe me, I have done my share of dancing on bars.
Okay.
And crawling on pool tables, singing
Sometimes
"If
you
This
need
Is
to get
It."
the right shot. You have to crawl a little.
Oh, it's about the shots. It's always about the shots. What's your favorite shot?
No, I mean, playing pool.
I
like the
was
one
thinking
behind
going
the
into
back.
Drinking. I'm
No.
thinking I'm going back to.
I mean, you
takes a lot of
have to
shots.
crawl on the table to get the right shot
And it takes a lot of shots
to get to that
to
point.
get to that point. You know.
Wow.
But no, playing pool is not a thing that I'm very good at. And this is a very small pool table.
You know what? It's like a mini pool table.
It's
I
a
just
mini
noticed.
pool table. This
Right.
is not the regular, because when
It's
I
not
imagine crawling on my hands and knees on this thing, singing "If This Is It" from Huey Lewis and the News
You could-
and karaoke.
Straddle
It's
your legs
not.
across this whole pool table.
Yeah. This is like child's play here.
Not regulation.
Not regulation. Not.
So,
Yeah. So
Emily, is your first time performing in a dive bar, or have you done comedy?
no, I've definitely performed in dive bars, and I know I'm prepared that not everybody's really going to want to listen to. There might be some drunkards at the bar that are wanting to have their conversations.
Yeah, that's
But-
the reason they come out. Yeah.
But you know what else is? I think that they can also be the best crowd. So you just never know.
They could be rowdy. The
Rowdy.
drunkenness
I
adds to
like the
flavor.
rowdy crowds. Of course you do.
I see a distraction going on. There's a football game.
Yeah,
playing.
those can really get in the way.
I don't know if anybody cares. I was looking at it earlier, and it was college. It wasn't even professional, just college.
Yeah, I mean, what is
If you're
it?
into
It's
college,
Thursday
I mean,
night.
come on.
Oh, it's Thursday night, so it's NFL tonight. We might have some competition.
Yeah,
But you know what? I think people in LA are a little
over it.
We're a little we're more into ourselves than any team.
That's probably true.
You know what I mean? Like,
Probably,
remember
yeah.
when the Dodgers went to the World Series?
I do kind of remember
Did you
that.
do a show
that was
that
like
night?
a year or
Did
two
you-
ago.
yeah, it was
I don't
like a-
think I was performing during the World Series.
I performed
but I
during
may
the
have.
World Series, and it was packed.
Okay.
And then afterwards, everybody came out. They weren't too happy to be there. I think maybe they were
Okay.
thinking a little bit about
I could care less. I'm
I
like,
could
Dodgers,
care less.
oh, that's an LA thing, right? I mean, that's how I am.
I mean,
I'm like, what sport is World Series? Like, I don't even care, like, at all. I don't know what month it is. I'm like, is it football season or basketball season? Do they overlap? I don't know. There's just too many games. That's all I know.
Oh, and guess what's coming up?
What?
The
March Madness. Well, not yet.
What?
Coming up is
I'm
what?
dreading it already.
No, Super Bowl's coming
No,
up.
but it's like
Super Bowl. That's
it's
February.
like the Rose Bowl and all
Oh,
those
the
bowls,
sports
those
game.
college bowls
The
are
team.
happening in like 5 days. It's going to be
College
all
bowls.
about the bowls.
Okay. I went to UCLA.
Uh-huh.
I never went to
Oh.
a game, but I did go to practice because I like to watch them run back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the injured ones would sit on the bleachers, and I would talk to them.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's good.
Yeah.
Were they cool? Because I
found them
think
attractive.
sometimes- Yeah,
You know,
they're
they
good
had hot
from a
bodies.
distance.
And yeah, I liked watching them run. I would sit there in the bleachers and just watch practice, but I never went to one game.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know. What does that say about me?
I mean, it says that you're a human. You like human interaction.
Yeah. I like
You're
the male physique.
you're
the
like the male physique.
sportsmanship. Yeah.
You're
I don't really care about the game part of it.
yeah. I mean, it's just they're just falling on top of each other, and it's not sexy. It's not in a sexy way.
No, they're not falling on top of me. So there's the problem.
But really, is like anything like guy on guy like really sexy to you? No,
No.
it's not really that sexy. I think it's just.
But I did feel sorry for this one guy who was benched because his injury, he had a knee injury caused by a girl jumping on him. It was a girl that jumped on him at a party or something.
Well, there you have it. I was
And it
debating.
could have, ruined. I mean, he ended up in the NFL, but I'm sure it wasn't good to have a knee injury because of a girl jumping on you.
Yeah, and that
Sad.
supports a saying that I have on a sweatshirt that I considered wearing tonight, and then I chose against it. But maybe next time, that says Satan is a woman.
Oh,
I don't
not
know,
very nice.
but I think it's kind of like I decided against it.
Okay.
But I think it means that like women are so powerful that why can't we
Nobody wants to
be
claim
Satan?
that. Nobody wants to claim being
Yeah.
God of evil.
It's too soon too. After Christmas, it was just yesterday.
Okay.
It's too soon to bring
Satanism up.
some blasphemy.
Too
Some
soon.
blasphemy.
Satanism was invented only hundreds of years ago. So.
Yeah. So I chose against it, which I'm glad. I'm
Okay.
glad. It was
Good
for.
choice,
It was
Emily.
one thing
Kind of
for.
anti-feminist.
for
It was your form of feminism because you're saying,
It's like-
we are powerful.
Exactly.
We're a powerful force of evil.
I think, and it's for a woman. It was like there's
All right.
a rose on it.
Okay.
It's very.
All
It's
right.
very strange.
All right.
I'm not going to
it's
wear
a
it
new
to the
concept.
playground with the kids.
New concept nobody's ever thought of before. So hey.
Yeah, we're talking about it
Well,
here and
we're here to
now.
open minds.
Yeah. Is your mind at all open about the concept of Satan?
I mean, I don't think there's a male or female to it, if it exists at all.
Satan is a them. That's what it should say.
Yeah.
If Satan
Them.
existed, it would be a them.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right, well, where can people find you that want to check you out on social media or online?
Yeah. My Instagram is YesGirlEmily.
Okay.
YesGirlEmily. That's pretty easy to remember. You can
Not
follow
like
me on.
Antichrist Emily.
Yeah, and that way you can get all my exactly. I'm actually like.
Yes, girl. That's like so
I'm yes
awesome.
girl.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
yes girl
Okay.
Emily. And on there you can see all the updates on my my series called Boy Mom,
Okay.
which is a whole other deal that
I'm sure we'll hear about it in your stand-up.
I will be bringing up some of my
All
boy
right.
mom antics, some
right.
of that stuff. So,
Nice.
but I'm super happy to be here, and
Yeah,
thanks for
we're
having
excited to have
me.
you on.
I'm glad we got
Okay.
to chat,
Yeah.
and
Cool.
Yeah.
Coming on our show.
yeah.
Well, guess who made it to the show? We've got our regular MC here to relieve me of my hosting duties.
You're killing it.
Thank you. He's going to bring this show back to life, even though we've got 50% of our audience here. You guys are the ones that count, so make sure you stay tuned for these last 4 comics. And welcome to the stage your MC, Mista See.
I'm late because I'm mad. Some shit went down. Some shit went down. I mean, like Bill Cosby, take a couple pills, fuck somebody in the ass. Level shit went down. But I'm gonna calm down. So you guys having a good time so far? I said, are you having a good time so far? You goddamn right. That's all right. We got half the crowd here. I'm sorry I'm late. I just want to apologize for CP time. It is a derivative of slavery. Because we don't like to work, we just take a slow walk when we get to places. All right. All right, okay. Obviously, we don't have any plantation owners here. All right, you don't get that joke. You need more racism in your family. All right. You guys have a good Christmas? No? Oh, you must be adults. That means you didn't get any gifts. Is that correct? Did you spend time with your families? Yeah. Did you argue with them? No? Yes? Oh, you must be a black person. Okay, let me tell you. In black families, when we have Christmas, we get the whole family in the house, right? And it's like, oh, everybody's together and shit's great. We fucking argue the whole time. The whole time. And then when they leave, we're like, oh my God, thank God they left. Christmas was great. That's right. You guys ready for the next comedian? Do I need a gun up here? Do I got this guy in the green shirt? You want one in the chest, buddy? Are you ready for the next comedian, sir? That's what I'm talking about. I only needed him. I don't need the rest of you guys. I'm like y'all anyway. So put your hands together. We got a great comedian coming to the stage. Wonderful talent, super skilled, wonderfully ill. Are you ready for this motherfucker? Because we got to get him hyped. It's been quiet. It's been slow. We got to fire it up for this next comedian. You guys ready for it? Damn, I need some. Yeah, okay. Do you guys like cocaine? Man, look. What kind of LA people are you? I can't give you coke. I can't threaten you. I don't know what to do here. It's like next I'm gonna whip my dick out, and everybody goes blind. I'm just joking. It was not. It's not true. We'll all enjoy my dick coming out. So let's get fired up. We got the EJ coming to the stage. So. Just so we just here, because we got to turn it up so you didn't waste your time tonight. Can I get a clap, 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 clap for Miss LJ?
Thank you. Oh my God. Like, half of the people here are my friends, and they're not ready for me. Like, they're not clapping. They don't give a fuck. They're like, no, I actually don't. I don't want to see her go up there and hear a pin drop all throughout the bar. Because that's not what I'm used to doing. I'm used to, you know, when I go to a bar, I see a possible dance floor up above where you guys are drinking your drinks. That's where I used to dance. And these motherfuckers left, and I was like, man, they're leaving right before my set. Whatever. They brought nothing to the table anyway. Nothing. They didn't even laugh for their friend. Like, I watched it. I watched the guy go up to the comedian, just go up to the table and go talk to them after he went. I was like, they were not laughing. I was checking in with them. I was actually going to pick on them. I was going to pick on the lady. No, I was going to pick on the lady. How about you guys? Are you here to see a friend? Or is this your regular bar? Or?
No, Geezer's our regular homeless guy around our neighborhood.
Oh my God, Geezer, what the fuck? I didn't know what to do. I'm so uncomfortable. Geezer made me so uncomfortable. But I also, like, kind of in a sick way, like, want to be his friend. For sure. Like, I don't know. I feel like we might have more in common than I want to ever admit. I don't know. I don't know. I would give him money. I'd give him $1. I would. I'd give him $1 if I saw him sitting on the sidewalk. I would. Ugh, you guys, the fucking holidays, right? We're basically, I mean, we're kind of, no, we're not. It's not over yet. It's not over. The Christmas is over. Christmas is done. Goodbye, Christmas. Goodbye. Hanukkah is still in full effect. Lighting the candles. Bahukata, I don't know, right? Right, sweetie? Oh, God damn it, I already called it out that my husband is here. Fuck! I'm not going to do the dick joke. I'm not going to do the dick joke now because it will make you guys all very uncomfortable. I think married couples doing comedy with each other and for each other can be a very sticky situation, as we've already seen tonight. It is. It's like TMI, you know? So I'm just going to go straight to... I'm going to skip all the dick stuff. And I'm just going to go straight to, well, more dick stuff. I am going to go to more dick stuff because we have 2 boys. We have 2 boys.
Nice.
Yeah. Thank you! Okay, see? At least you're happy about it. I was not happy. I was not. I didn't want 2 boys. It didn't. I wanted girls, and now it's like a big dick fest in my house. It is. It's like, oh, fuck. You know, like, just tonight, before I came here, I was, you know, the bath, one of them was in the bath, my little 3-year-old, and he's, like, doing bumper boats in the bath. Bang, 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 with his penis, like, bumping the boats, like, and his penis was, like, in the middle of the collision, and he was just, like, really thought it was a great time. And rumor has it that might not feel very good. You know? And then I look over at my 6-year-old, and he's, like, peeing, you know, not in the toilet, of course. The toilet's right there, but he's aiming straight for the Vanity Fair, just Lady Gaga. He's just like, drink it. They're like really, I know, it's uncomfortable. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna erase penises and we're gonna go straight to vaginas. All right, because that is way more comfortable for everyone in this room. Okay, maybe one. No, I don't care. I'm gonna fucking talk about vaginas. Well, because my kid, I think my right? It's okay. It's okay. You know, because my kids, they're like talking about privates now. You know, they're using the words and you know, we've graduated from PP and now we're saying penis because it's good for them to hear penis. And so, and my 3-year-old calls everybody a he. Everyone's a he. I'm a he. He's not, like, we're all he's. And I'm just like, oh, this is, in this day and age, you know, this is not, but it's okay, we'll get there. So he thinks I have a penis, and I'm like, no, I don't have a penis. And he's like, you know, and he's like, okay, penis. I'm like, I don't have a penis, I have a vagina. And he's like, penis vagina. You have a penis vagina. And I'm like, okay, we'll take baby steps, penis vagina, okay? So the other day, he like, right in my penis vagina. And I was like, ow, you hit me in my penis vagina. And he's like, no, I hit you in your nods. My nards. He's 3, so he says nods. And I'm like, okay, now I have nards. So now we've graduated, and now I have nards. So we're getting nowhere, people. We're just getting fucking nowhere. But my 6-year-old, so here's more private shit. I have to keep talking. It's Christmas. It's the day after Christmas. I have to talk about privates. I don't know what that means. I don't know why. Why? Okay. So yesterday was Christmas, and my son, my 6-year-old, he jacked my phone, which he always does. He wants to play this game, Fruit Ninja. But instead, he decided to ask Siri if he could see her vagina. I have never stuck up for like a talking phone robot lady in my life, but you better believe I was like, you leave her alone. You leave her alone. That is her private part. Leave her alone. So like later that day, you know, I'm like, we're having a Christmas party, and I like sneak in the bathroom, and I'm like, I'm too curious. I'm just curious. And I was like, okay, Siri. Okay, it's just us girls. This is nothing, can I see your vagina? China is a country in, no. Can I see your vagina? Your vagina. Virginia is 2,350. No, can I see your vagina? Can I see it? Just now I like clearly really want to see it. Before I didn't, but now she's making me work for it. And I'm like, let me see it. Come on, I want to see the vagina. What does it look like? And then all of a sudden I just hear, you leave me alone, Ellie. You leave me alone. God damn it. You ask her. If you want to know what it looks like, you just ask her, okay? Because mine is, she's a penis vagina, it's a them, it's a whatever. You're not supposed to talk your talking robots like that, okay? So that's my time. Everybody have a great night. Happy New Year 2020, motherfuckers! New decade!
Another round of applause for Emily James. That's what I'm talking about. I need to take my password off my phone. I'm gonna rate myself. I gotta ride myself. That's what I'm talking about. See you guys like Emily? She did her thing. And I like what she was talking about. She had good value. Because her son, he's a man like myself. You get what I'm saying? Like, when I go home tonight, the first thing I'm doing is asking Siri, can I see her pussy? Real shit. That's the first. I never thought of it. Because I'm like, yo, Siri, call me daddy. Yo, Siri, hey, bitch. She's like, yo, don't say that to me. I cannot wait to ask Siri to see her fucking vagina. It's fucking beautiful, yo. Another round of applause to Emily James. Goddamn right. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey there, Dive Bar Comedy. We are back at the Liquid Zoo. I'm Wild Joe. I'm here with Courtney Blomquist.
Hi, how's it going?
You look like a fresh air, like sunshine.
Oh my God, that's so sweet of you. Yeah, someone told me today I looked like the female Pete Holmes. I'm taking all of these compliments. It's fine with me.
Wow, that's quite an array of compliments.
Yeah, it works for me. You know what? Like, he's a great guy. The sunshine is like why I moved here pretty much, so I'll take either one.
And especially in a place like this. This place is not, it's kind of dingy. It doesn't look like a sunny, fairyland that you look like you would fit in.
That's so sweet of you. You know what, though? I feel like I fit in here because I moved here from Chicago, and we got a lot of dive bars in Chicago, probably more than L.A., so, I've been in my fair share, and winter especially, it's like if the nearest bar to you is a dive bar, that's probably the only place you're going. Like, just as the less you have to drive, the better, basically, right?
Yeah, I think dive bars are common all over the country, especially like small towns, like where I'm from. Basically, every bar is a dive bar. It's like you could just come as you are, and it's a relaxed environment. I like dive bars too.
I do too. I especially like it when they allow dogs. I love a dive bar with dogs.
You're kidding?
No, yeah. The one near us in Chicago is called Archie's, and it had dogs like in there all the time. A pool table that was like in the way of everything. Like it really didn't fit, but there was always people playing pool. You had to kind of like squeeze past them to get to the bar, and there were just dogs everywhere.
Wow, they need to start a dog bar. I have a baby. I have 2 babies now, and I was thinking they need a baby bar, but I could see why that wouldn't be appropriate. But a dog bar,
yeah,
why not? There's no food. I mean, there's no health code that says you can't have dogs in a bar, right?
I mean, there can be. I feel like you can get a certain, I don't know. In Chicago, they did it. I feel like I've seen it in New York. Not as much here, but like, everyone has
I've never seen a dog in a bar here.
Yeah.
Not even a small therapy dog.
Yeah, I was going to say emotional support dogs.
Never seen one in a bar.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'm trying to think. I've
seen them in a restaurant.
Yeah.
More than a bar.
Maybe the health code is more strict out here. Maybe they're like, it's cold, bring the dog inside. What are you going to do? Leave it outside in these places?
Wow.
Wait, where are you from?
Northern California, called Modesto, a small town.
Okay. Does it get cold there or no?
About like a little colder than here, but not really freezing.
All right. I know that sounded like a stupid question. I just wasn't sure if it was in the mountains.
Yeah. It might get like to 35 degrees, and here it might get as cold as 45 degrees.
Right.
It's not freezing.
Right. Well, still, I mean, like, we also aren't acclimated to it out here as well. I mean, I'm a baby now. I'm outside in this weather today, and I'm like,
it's cold
too
today.
Cold. Yeah, way too cold.
Yeah.
If I was a dog, I'd be like, bring it inside today. It's
You
too
have
cold.
a dog?
I don't. I have 2 cats.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you're not prejudiced dog or cat person. You like both.
Oh no, I like both. I grew up with a dog. I got cats because I felt guilty leaving the dog in the apartment. You know what I mean?
So to keep the dog company, you got some cats.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't have a dog anymore.
Oh, I see.
But
I
I
thought
grew
you
up.
got the cats to keep the dog.
That would
company.
be a smart plan.
So he wouldn't be alone.
That would be a smart plan. No, I didn't do that. I had a dog before. I feel like the separation anxiety of that dog. For those of you that don't know, if you're looking for a dog, a Beagle Dachshund has separation anxiity. Apparently, it's a breed thing. I didn't know that. But they yelp. They sound like a seal, like a little bit like like that. And when you leave, it's like they're sad. And then I felt guilty. So the cats are like, I don't care if you leave. Like, get out of here.
Generally speaking,
yeah. So that's why I wanted an animal that was indifferent to me, and that's why a cat worked out.
But cats have a bad reputation for being indifferent, but they care about you. They can love you in their own way.
They do. They just have their moments. They're like a teenager a little bit. Like, kind of all the time. A cat's a bit like a teenager. I mean, one of them is a kitten now, so he acts more like I don't know, like a
baby.
Like a baby, like a crazy baby that runs around everywhere and rips everything apart.
Kittens are cute.
Yeah, super cute. Super cute. He poops a lot. I wasn't expecting that. And that's also like a baby. I mean, yeah, right? Like a lot of poop. So yeah, I have to change the litter box a lot more with that one. But yeah, cats are, they are, they do get a bad reputation, but I like the indifference sometimes. Like when I leave, they look at me a little bit like, oh, you're going? But I know they're going to be fine. And they're not going to be like clawing at the window. So
they can love you. They're just not as clingy as a dog. They're
Correct.
not desperately obsessed with you.
Right. It doesn't like just stare at me all day, like which is kind of a good thing for me. That's like a little uncomfortable for me.
Some sick people need that for their ego.
I mean, some people are dog people. They want that love, that 100%. They need it, and I respect that. That's fine.
My babies are like dogs.
Yeah.
But I'm more of a cat person.
Okay, got it. You wish that they would just let you do your own thing.
Chill. I need a little space.
That's the kind of mom I feel like I would be as well.
But it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
When the baby does not want space at all.
Right. How old are your babies?
8 months and just turned 2.
Oh wow, those are babies. Yeah, those are babies.
They don't want space at all.
Yeah.
They're totally not independent. They're like as clingy as could be.
Yeah, I bet. They're just like, I will die if you don't hold me, and that's what the babies think, right?
They both sleep with me. They won't sleep alone, and they have to sleep not just with me, but like on me, where I can't even put my shoulders both down on the bed at the same time.
That's really funny. Yeah, I can imagine. That's kind of like the cats sometimes will sleep on either side of us. I mean, right now they don't like each other, so usually one sleeps on the bed and the other one goes away. But it's still like, my husband says it's like I'm on one side and the cat's on the other, and he feels like he's getting like, crowded out a little bit. But yeah.
I see.
But that's like,
a lot
he's too loved. He has so much to complain about.
All right, well, this should be interesting. I can't wait to have you on our show. For people that are listening, where can they find you online or on social media?
Yeah, on Instagram and Twitter, I'm at C Blomquist. That's a clever play on my last name. It's Courtney.
Spell it.
C Blomquirk. So that's C Blomquirk.
All right.
And you can find me, on Twitter and Instagram would be the best places for sure.
Awesome.
Same name, both places.
Great. Well, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
All right, so you guys are feeling good. You're in the mood. Anybody trying to get naked? How about you, Geezer? You're the first one. You know who I want to see naked. It's not nobody else. I want to see Geezer. And that's not for happiness. It's just so I want to be disturbed for 20 to 30 minutes. That Geezer body. Geezer gang. Round of applause for Geezer, too. He did a great job earlier and whatnot. Another round of applause for Wild Joe for hosting for you guys earlier. Cleaning up for Mista See, a.k.a. late black guy, see you guys. You know what I'm saying? So you guys ready for this next comedian? Hey! Are you ready for this next comedian? That's right. So let's get hyped up. We got the CD coming to the stage. I love this name. Sounds like she might own her own stock market. I have no idea. Maybe yours or maybe not. So can I get a clap for Courtney Blomquist?
Thank you. What did you say? That I own stock?
Yes, like Uber.
No, I mean, like, I don't know how to do that. I think you need money, and that's the problem. That's my problem anyway. But, you know, I gotta scrap what I was gonna do before, because I have to tell you, I was gonna make it my mission to make those people laugh. I was like, I'm gonna give my cleanest, most smiliest, most, you know, cookie cutter, cheesecakey, I don't know what I'm saying. I was just gonna make them laugh. I was gonna give them whatever they wanted. I was gonna show my tits. I don't know. But instead, I think that the theme has been set by Emily. Can Emily read? Oh, there you are. Okay, hi. The theme has been set. It's been set, and I'm picking it up. Okay? And I'm gonna tell you too much. All right, so. I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm gonna go way back. I hurt myself a lot when I was a kid. You know, like no broken bones or anything, just a lot of random vaginal injuries. Yeah. No, I don't want you to be concerned. Okay? Like, I did it to myself. It was my fault. My sexual trauma was self-inflicted at the time. Okay? Men were decent enough to wait until I was of legal age to sexually assault me. Because hashtag not all men. Chivalry is not dead. Thank you very much. Give yourselves a round of applause for not going to the very bottom of the barrel. You deserve some credit for that, I think. So I can keep you in this fucking room. Because everybody else is leaving. Alright. So yeah, let's see, I did a split on something sharp once, that wasn't good. I straddle dropped with my full body weight on a balance beam and bruised my mom's pubis. That's right, I bruised the frontal fatty tissue of my vagina while embarrassing myself in front of fucking Lexi Green. You all had a Lexi Green. She's that bitch who's like waiting around the corner for you to fail. She's just like, I'm waiting, I've got a phone. This is pre-phone, but I've still got a phone. She's waiting, she's there. And she saw it, and like, of course she made a big thing about it, you know? She's like whispering to her friend, like, psst, Courtney has a black eye on her vagina fat. Like, psst, ew. And seriously, her vagina's like so fat. Like, in a leotard, you can tell. Come on now. Such nasty bitches. You know, but the worst injury was when I was playing on this jungle gym. And are there any people who grew up in the 90s kids in the crowd? Yeah? Okay, I think that you will know this jungle gym, all right? It is a mound. It is a mound shape, much like a vagina. And it's like little black bars that are held together by these like sharp octagons. I'm sorry, the bars are colorful. I want you to picture this. They're colorful and they're held together by these black sharp octagons. And my dismount off of that thing, it was like a sloppy attempt at slicing ciabatta bread. You know, just where the knife like skips and it scrapes and kind of pulls the bread. Do you want me to keep going? I can give you more detail. You didn't know you came to a horror show tonight, but you did. You did. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. A trip to the bathroom revealed that at 8 years old, I had bloody underwear. And I had to wear my mom's pads until it healed. You're the ones who wanted to hear about vaginas. I'm just telling you more than you ever wanted to know, okay? But I had to wear my mom's pads until it healed. And at that age, that was like pulling my pants over a pool noodle, you know? Just like where it's like blocking my vision from the front and I can't see the board and I have a tail in the back and kids don't act too kindly to that shape in a child. That's not fun, you know? Yeah, so that's true. I was a victim of prepubescent menstruation. And when I did actually get my period, it was on the day that Columbine happened. I'm sorry, that dates me, but it is a fact. Yeah, it was a tragic day for America. A tragic day for my khaki pants as well, which were tragic enough to begin with. Not just because they were khakis, but because they were like early 2000s khakis, where they thought it would be fun to like cut the top off of them Mariah Carey style, so there was some fringe there, and you could see a little butt crack, you know, when you sat down. Yeah, they took a beating that day when they had already been, you know, just should have been thrown away to begin with. It was bad. It was bad. But, so, you know, I gotta say, like, this kitty girl has seen some shit. She's seen some shit. And that might be why it's so fucked up down there. JK, she's beautiful, she's amazing, she's stunning, if you will. She's stunning. But I don't really like, I have to say, I don't like the word pussy. And it's not because I find it offensive. I don't find it offensive. I just don't really see a cat when I look down there. I actually see more of a Pomeranian. It's like, she just can't keep her tongue in her mouth. She's thirsty all the time. And that little tongue is like a little red carpet welcome mat for the dicks that I allow into my Aladdin's Cave of Wonders. It's like she forms into a tiger made of sand, and then like the tongue folds into a little staircase for my time in the rough. And she's like, "Who disturbs my slumber?" And then she lets him inside, because of course she does. But yeah, listen, got it. Listen, this has been fun. I swear to God I had a plan and I totally scrapped it. I guess you weren't expecting this tonight from the woman who looks like the lady who asks for the manager. I know, I do. It's right at the age where she starts asking for the manager too, where she's like, you know what? I deserve more, and I want better in my life. And what better place to ask for that than this Culver City Olive Garden? Starting today. All right, thank you so much, guys. You've been great.
That's right. Another round of applause for Courtney Blomquist. That's what I'm talking about. I like it. Speaking of fat cats, because fat cats are nice. They used to tease you because you had a fat cat? That used to be like a good thing where I was from. Anybody else? Fat cat guys? Fat cat? He's a fat cat man? Yeah, he likes a fat cat. Actually, he likes actual cats. He's a cat fucker. It's weird. It's so weird. You know what I mean? But we keep him coming because the geezer has good drums. And that's why we like him so much. So you guys enjoy a young lady? That's right. One more round of applause for Courtney Blomquist. That's what I'm talking about. So this next comedian coming to the stage, I like his name. It sounds a little Jewy. Now we heard those racist jokes by Geezer. I'm not racist like him. So I actually love Jews. As a black man, we are black Jews. You ever seen the Israelites, the dudes with the green clothes in the corner? They're like, yeah, the black man is gone. They're like, read, my brother. He's like, June 2017. The black man killed the white man for Jesus. Israelites. I don't know. You've never seen the Israelites? Come to Philly. It'll fuck your whole shit up. Or go to Hollywood, 2 a.m., with 3 bags of coke. You'll find them easily. Actually, they'll find you. That's right. It's real shit. They'll find you. I mean, it's LA shit. LA shit. You go out, you spend all your money and time. So I can't front. You'll get on them, the next man, the Jew God, in a second. But for right now, I gotta start off in support of my Jew brothers. Fuck Christmas. Real shit. Jesus was born in the summer. If you haven't known, if you saw the star that he came, 2 years ago it showed in the sky, it was 2 planets that crossed, was in the summer. The winter time. This is for the winter solstice, when the pagans saw the sun go to the bottom of the sky on the 25th, and then it sits there for 3 days, and then it rises to show that it'll be warm weather next year. That's what Christmas is really about. So, when Black Friday comes and they suck all your money out of you, and your homosexual boyfriend sucks all the cum out of you, that's just, for the winter solstice. So round of applause for the sun who represents Jesus. That's right. Jesus in the summertime. So next summer, when you're on a binge and you're taking that walk of shame, and there are people like, oh my God, have you no shame? You tell them, it's the Lord's birthday. I'm just warning you. So one more round of applause for Courtney Blomquist, guys!
So that is it, people. That is episode 78 of the Dive Bar Comedy Podcast, and that is the conclusion of GT's final show, which was right after Christmas. And we will surely miss him at our shows going forward, but we do have a lot of hilarious and fun and smart, awesome comics coming out to support our shows and to make everyone in the audience have a good time. So please come see us live. We do Liquid Zoo every month, last Thursday of the month, and we have Lotus Lounge every month on the second Tuesday of the month. So check us out, and we also have a place called Witch's Brew coming up on March 2nd. So please see us live, and for those of you who are not in the LA area, just keep on listening to our podcast. Go ahead and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. Just look up Dive Bar Comedy or visit us at divebarcomedy.com. Thanks a lot. I'm Wild Joe.